You ever walked into a room full of people and still feel invisible? You smile, you play the part, but inside you know your values do not align anymore. If that's you, this one today is for you. If we haven't met yet, my name is April Ranner, Christian life and certified holistic health coach, and your host and guide through this wild season called midlife. Today, we are having an honest conversation most women avoid, and that is loneliness. Now, I'm not talking about the cute Instagrammed kind, I'm talking about the real kind, the kind where the group chat goes silent, the invitations stop. You start wondering, is it me? Spoiler alert, it's not you. It's because of who you're becoming, because you are being redirected. We're taught to fear being alone. So we cram the space with noise and with people who don't really nourish us. What if loneliness is the dashboard light of your soul, a holy nudge? Pay attention, we've got work to do. When friendships fade, you kind of learn to clap for yourself, right? That's not pride, that's healing, and that's knowing who we are. Some questions for reflection. You might consider, who am I when nobody's watching? What do I want when no one's influencing me? Am I living to be included or to be aligned? Solitude strips away and brings you back to truth. Strong, grounded women are not manufactured in crowds. They're forged in quiet rooms and in prayer. Boundaries without applause. Say no to rooms that shrink you, even if it means sitting at your own table for a season. In Luke 5:16, it tells us that Jesus often withdrew to lonely places and prayed. So that tells us solitude can be sacred and it's okay. Closed doors are often protection from places that would normally drain your future. You might ask yourself, who am I without their approval? What choices align with the woman I'm becoming? Because not every space deserves you. Different isn't a detour, it might just be divine. So let's stop chasing connection and let's become it. Let's fill our own cup so your presence is whole and not hungry. When you become the connection, the right people recognize your unique perspective and they resonate with you. They don't need to be convinced. Here are some practical moves for you this week. The first one is to take 10 minutes of no phone, give yourself some solitude. I want you just to sit and breathe and pray and listen. The next thing I want you to do is pick one boundary. Remove something that's draining from you, something you should do, and just rest. Another thing I want you to do is to pick one nourishing yes, one yes for yourself. Maybe that looks like a walk, read a book, give yourself some time for prayer, a nourishing meal, whatever that looks like for you. And then I want you to pick one woman you want to reach out that you respect to this week and reach out to her and just simply give an invite. Perhaps invite her to brunch or coffee or lunch, something fun. But I want you to make that bold reach out to someone, okay? Then I want you to write one note to yourself. I want you to write a 2 or 3 sentence declaration of who you are, and I want you to read it daily. You might say, I'm the daughter of the Most High God, or simply, I am beautiful, for just some examples. Because a woman who can sit with herself is a woman who can stand anywhere. She knows her worth when nobody's clapping. She sets her boundaries without a committee vote. She walks into rooms knowing her presence is a gift, not a plea. That's not cold, that is stewardship, and that is what preparation for this next season in life looks like. If your phone is quiet right now, if the house feels too still, if you're wondering why the joy you give everyone else doesn't seem to circle back, I want you to take heart. This is not the end of your story. It is a solid beginning. You are not waiting to be chosen. You're learning to choose yourself with God's hand steadying yours. Ladies, if you're feeling a shift in your friendships and your relationships during this season in life, you are not being punished. You are being prepared for something more. When we stop hustling for approval, you start living from your identity. If you're ready to turn this season into your reset, come join me inside the Midlife Reset. We spend 12 weeks together, a path to balancing hormones, rebuilding energy, and reclaiming the woman God called you to be. Because let me tell you, ladies, your table is ready and it is waiting. If this has helped you, share it with a friend who needs to hear this today too. Don't forget to subscribe, leave us a review, and I'll see you all next week in the Midlife Reset.